And it's interesting that you say people cringe when they hear the word entrepreneur, because I was one of those people that did cringe.
Dylan from PoppysPicnic, thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks too for having me.
We've got a lot to cover today, right? Because before you came in, read a bit about your story and your background.
Right.
And there's nothing dodgy. We'll bring that up later. But no, but seriously, people we have on the show were saying beforehand, it's more and more people escaping this city. Startups are a cool thing to do. It's a cool thing to be an entrepreneur until you get into it and realize it can be a misery. But people think it's quite cool. But you've been an entrepreneur a long time. And sometimes people say you're an entrepreneur. Some people cringe when they hear that. But you've been making money since you were 11 in the schoolyard.
Yeah, and it's interesting that you say people cringe when they hear the word entrepreneur, because I was one of those people that did cringe, thinking, no, I wasn't.
I just run a business. And
yeah. But you're right, from the age of 11 and a half, I had a grant from NatWest for £30 and started making models out of this clay called Fimo, so we could make models and sell them on at school fetes and the like, and we made a couple of £1,000 very
11
quickly.
and a half. It's crazy. And what do you think?
That was 30 plus years ago as well, so that was a lot of cash.
Yeah.
It is now.
Of course, yeah, without a doubt. What's interesting to me is, did you people's thought process? Did you think at a time, I want to just make this money, or did you think I want to buy sweets and it just ended up like that? What was the even thought process behind?
Yeah, I saw that. Having a few pennies in your back pocket allowed you to do things. Growing up was a bit tough. It was, do we have money for the petrol, or do we have money to buy sausages for your Sunday lunch? So money was tight. So I could see that money gave you a chance to be able to do other things. Yeah. So as a kid, I quickly thought, well, am I going to be a part of that, or am I going to be somebody that moans about it? Yeah. So I thought I'd be a part of it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And one thing that struck me from reading what you've done previous is you were fired from 13 jobs.
Yes.
Right. And
probably more. 13 is what I can remember.
Right. Okay. But what's interesting about that is we come across. I felt me and my co-founder Mark we weren't in the right industry, but we stayed in the industry and then hopped from job to job, miserable, and then ended up things not working out. Just because it's not what we really wanted to do. What was the situation with you and those? Is that was just a different mindset and you didn't fit, or?
I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. Having a big mouth, not agreeing with how things are certainly going, having, you think, a better idea, and probably I didn't. More than likely I didn't, than the person that was above you and commanding this client or this idea. So a mixture of things.
So you wouldn't just bite your tongue and just put your head down. You were never one to do that.
No, never. And when I have done, I've suffered from it. It's kind of like built up, and I've just not enjoyed it, and I've left anyway. Yeah. So
what was your first, like the 13 jobs, what was your first, apart from the schoolyard, what was the first thing you got into yourself as a business owner?
Yeah, marketing and public relations. So I worked for some great agencies and saw how they managed and got clients, and thought, yeah, I could do this on my own, and did do. We had some wonderful brands as well that we looked after and managed. But you're always just managing someone else's products. Yeah. And in a service industry, it's quite hard to capitalize on that unless you sell to another agency. And I wanted to be a bit of a shopkeeper. Right. Because I could see the benefit of having a product and selling it. Going back to when I was 11, I had a product, I sold it, I had some money, I made some more, I sold it. And there was something really rewarding about that shopkeeper culture. And so for quite a few years, we went back and forth on what kind of, do we want to go into a baby product? Is it going to be something with dogs? Is it going to be something with websites? We went all around the houses. And the idea of raw dog food came up because I was making it for my own dog, Poppy, and thought there's a shift in thought and people's opinion on feeding what they feed their dogs.
Yeah, of course. And it's even down to people in general. The show you had on yesterday was a lady on top of health and fitness and mindfulness. It was a really good chat with her. But when you think about it, you care for your dog like it's your child. So why are you looking after yourself and eating raw vegetables and organic food, and then give your dog something out of a tin? Doesn't really make doesn't make any sense.
And you say your kid, people spend more money on their dogs than they do on babies in the UK. And as people are learning that they should be eating the fresh diet themselves, processed foods are making us all obese and overweight and cancers and diabetes and all of that stuff. If you look when it comes to the dog market, it's exactly the same. Processed foods are making dogs overweight, obese, cancers and diabetes. And that mirror, when people switch on, it's like, what have I been doing? Why would I feed these dry pellets or this canned food, same food to my dog day in, day out? They need variety and freshness too.
Yeah, we have this thing, and we spoke about it off camera, that we ask these super successful entrepreneurs if you were to do anything other than what you're doing now, and they're running unicorns and multi-billion-dollar companies. And we've had two of the most prolific ones say either babies or pets.
I can understand that.
And we just get into babies or pets because people spend so much money and they care so much about them, and it can be just disrupted. Like it's proving with you.
For sure. Yeah, I can really understand that, because not only have you got something where, you know, everybody loves babies, everybody loves their dogs or puppies. You've got something as well for us where we're changing dogs' lives because they may have had an illness, and so by eating fresh, raw food, we're able to overcome that. They're able to drop the steroids or the injections or the pills that they may have been given by the vet. And then you get the thank you emails or the Facebook visitor posts or the Instagram hellos going, thank you so much for your dog. And wearing our little dicky bow tie. We give everybody a little dicky bow
really?
tie. Every dog a dicky bow tie.
Cute.
Yeah, so we see all of that.
And is it a subscription service? Can people just buy direct and try it out, or what angle have you taken with it?
We've got a subscription model, which proves very well. So we'll ask you many questions to find out about your dog. That's in fact just about to go online.
Okay.
And then we have a subscription service where you can just buy hampers if you know what you're doing.
Right.
And we've got an amazing what we call VIP service, so our very important paws. They will hold your hand or hold your paw throughout.
Nice.
And make sure that you're feeding the right amount of foods and any adjustments that you need to be done. But the benefits are huge from feeding a fresh raw diet. So it's a real win-win for all of us.
Yeah, of course. Well, look, we're going to link up all the details below, people with pets. It's interesting because I had said to a friend of mine a couple of months back, when I go back and forth to Ireland quite a bit, and something as simple as when it was the winter time, people have their pets here and our dogs have coats and jackets, which doesn't happen in Ireland. It was like,
really?
No.
And we're on the same line.
I know,
Sure.
and it doesn't, not to say Ireland are cruelty to animals, so people like spend so much money on their pets here and love them so much. So any of the pet home or entrepreneurs at home, we'll link it below, check it out. But thank you so much for coming in, Dylan. Really appreciate it.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Thank you.